Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher. You know, it is so cool living in a house in Norfolk because there are opportunities to really do the right thing. And Fleta Jackson is always here to tell me the right thing to do. How you doing?
Fine. Thanks for having me.
Okay, now I've got you down as Baystar Home Coordinator, but I also know you as the voice of Stormwater, of Central Ops, all kinds of new jobs, right?
Right. Well, you know, we all wear different hats, and right now the new hat that I have is Baystar Homes Coordinator. So it's a new program that the city is partnering with and launched and coordinated, starting at Riverfest in April, and it is to get homeowners who are already doing the right things engaged in a stewardship program.
Cool. And again, it ties into all those other job titles you have because really it's all about doing the right thing in protecting the environment.
It is. You're probably already doing the right thing, and in the 5 years I've known you, Bob, you have improved immensely. You are doing the right thing step by step, and that's what Baystar Homes is all about.
I'm even recycling.
Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, but it's what I'm finding though is that there are, maybe I shouldn't admit this, some real personal benefits though to doing some of the things that's the right thing to do. Example, I have not bought fertilizer in the 5 years I've owned a home.
Exactly. And if you know what's in your soil and what your soil needs, you will all be happier, and your wallet can be happier, your plants will be happier. And actually one of the initiatives with Baystar Homes is you get a free soil sample, which I know you've already done.
Yeah.
Because you are also a Riverstar home,
well,
which brings up that whole confusing issue.
I'm getting really confused now because I only have so much room for a flag. And I'm a Riverstar, so does that mean I can become a
Baystar?
Baystar?
It does. Riverstar is in the Elizabeth River watershed only, and that was started by the Elizabeth River Project about 4 years ago.
Okay, now you have convinced me I'm in that watershed, but I don't
are.
see a river anywhere near my house.
Well, you don't always see the water, but there are tributaries and wetlands and marshes and little things that you don't notice on a daily basis. No, it probably doesn't look as big or grandiose as the Elizabeth River at Town Point Park,
right,
or the Chesapeake Bay out at Ocean View. But believe me, we're all connected, and we all do drain into the Chesapeake Bay.
Well, and there's that wetlands that's kind of right behind my neighborhood.
Exactly. So
there it is, huh?
That's where it is. We're tidal, as we all know. So the Baystar Home Program is another STAR program in Norfolk, and I'm here to tell you we actually have 3 Home Star programs in Norfolk.
Okay.
I know. I'm just confusing everything. We have...
Well, no, I mean, it makes sense because, I mean, okay, the Lafayette, okay, got that.
Right, and Norfolk is large. I mean, we might not be the largest city in Hampton Roads, but we certainly have a lot of watersheds, and so these programs encompass every watershed that the city drains into. So the Riverstar Home Program focuses on the Elizabeth River watershed.
Okay.
The other STAR program is the new Lake Star Homes Program, coordinated by the Department of Utilities with the City of Norfolk.
Let me guess, that's got something to do with lakes.
Exactly, and more importantly, your drinking water reservoir. So there are a few different twists and you know, problems or solutions or opportunities, I guess I should say, that are associated with living on a reservoir, especially a drinking water reservoir, which we all benefit from in the city of Norfolk. And Baystar Homes includes the whole city. So we have residents, especially in the northern section of the city, that don't drain to the Elizabeth River watershed and would love to be part of this homeowner stewardship program and take advantage of some of the benefits of the free soil samples that we're offering right now through a grant with the Chesapeake Bay Trust, some of the expertise. We have opportunities to get trees. We have opportunities to talk about what kind of plants to plant in your yard. We definitely have the Scoop the Poop campaign.
I was going to say, they have to scoop the poop too?
Yes,
they do.
Because
I got to scoop the poop. Somebody else has to do it too.
That's right.
Is that one of the biggest? I mean, that is a big issue, though, isn't it?
It is a big issue. It is a big issue. Pet waste is just unsightly. Nobody wants to step in it, and you certainly don't want to swim in it. And, you know, in the same token, you don't want to be having it dump into your drinking water either for them to have to get out.
I only get to ask Fleta Jackson this question. But what is the proper way of disposing? If you're going to tell us to pick it up, what's the best way to get rid of it?
Bag it and trash it. Yes, it does
Okay.
go to a landfill, or you can also flush it if you're so inclined to flush it down. But some people have larger animals and dogs, and it might be a little more cumbersome to do that.
Okay.
But you can flush it down your toilet.
But you could just bag it and
Bag it and trash it. That is what we usually
I
say.
do.
That's what you do, and you're really good at it now,
okay.
Bob.
So it's not necessarily that I'll be moving up the chain of stars.
No.
If I go for Bay Star, it's just where I really live.
It's where you live, and it's you can take advantage of different programs. The Elizabeth River Project has special grants specific to their watershed. Citywide, there might be other grants other than the soil samples tied to Bay Star Homes. It's possible in Norfolk, we're special. You can have 2 flags in your yard, and I'm sure your yard could use 2 attractive flags.
They're in a color scheme. Okay,
yeah, they're very similar. You see,
They
Bob,
are.
they coordinate. We try
right.
really hard to coordinate everything.
Now, how about
So-
do you have a goose stuff? There was some goose requirements.
Right. Well, and Bay Star Homes, it's don't feed the wildlife, and that means we don't want you to feed them. And it's similar to the River Star Homes
Now, okay,
campaign.
are you talking birds? Like
Not
bird feeders?
migrating birds, but we mean the geese that come and are eating our wetlands grasses and have moved into every soccer field in the city of Norfolk. So that's what we're
But
talking
songbird
about.
stuff.
Songbirds are fine and but we want them to migrate. I mean, that's the reasoning behind not feeding them. We want them to do what nature intended them to do, which is migrate.
Kind of move around. Yeah.
Move around. We don't want to provide them with an all-you-can-eat buffet 12 months out of the year.
Right. Plus, they're messy.
Plus, they're messy, and they do like to eat our wetlands grasses and your yards because
okay.
it is like having that buffet.
Well, why don't you hit me up and see what else?
All right. Well,
I'm at your mercy here.
all
See if
right.
I can qualify. I got to go get this flag.
You do,
Yeah.
and I could give it to you today.
No, only if I qualify.
Okay, Grow Green is our first category, and we have various steps, and you've already gotten a soil test,
Yep.
correct?
In
So
fact,
you
we
can-
used it in planting a garden, and
That's
they
right.
were able to give us more information.
So you only have to pick 2 out of this category, and so you've already done the soil testing, and you told me earlier you planted a tree.
Got several trees I planted.
All right, and you used the city tree
I
program
actually
in
used the
the
city
Verb.
tree program, signed up for it, and was put on the list. And now that's for the trees along the sidewalk.
Exactly.
And then I've planted some other trees. Now I understand there's another program coming out.
Neighborwoods,
Yeah.
and that's a grant, and it's great. And you can go to the city's web page to find out how to apply for these trees, and they'll be giving them away this fall. And it sounds like a great program because you can choose the tree you want.
I know, that's cool.
And you have a lot of choices from a small tree to a larger tree, so you can fit it to your yard and your
Right, so
house.
because I know people complain about what Dominion Power ultimately has to do because the wrong tree was put in the wrong place.
Exactly.
Okay,
so,
so I'm
well, you
doing
already
okay.
qualify on the Grow Green category, okay?
Overachiever there.
You are. All right, water connections. Well, you do not anymore put your leaves in the storm drains,
Nope, don't
correct?
do that.
Don't do that, so I can check
I
that
blow them
box.
around and I sweep them up and put them in my clear bag.
That's right.
Is that the right thing to do?
That's right.
Cool.
That is right. And I bet do you flush your medicines down the toilet?
You know, to be
Or
honest
do you
with you,
dispose of them properly?
let me be frank. Every morning I open my medicine cabinet and I have about 5 jars of expired medicines
Right.
because I really don't know what to do with them. But I also, the reason they're expired, I don't take them anymore.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, my cholesterol medicine, all those medicines I used to be taking before I got in the fitness thing, don't take them anymore. But what can I do with them?
Well, you do dispose of them by marking out any personal information
Okay.
on the pill bottle, mixing the pills with something undesirable. Use coffee grounds, cat litter, something of that nature. You will end up throwing it in your trash, but you want to leave the name of the medicine visible in case there's an issue in the landfill somewhere. And in my welcome packet, I have information on how to dispose of medicine. So if you will say that you will take all those meds you no longer use and dispose of them properly, and there's also a Take Back the Drug program, but that is a
Cool.
yearly event that you can just turn them in and
You're
please
just full of all
accept
kinds of, because part of it I keep them there just to remind me that
that you
I'm
don't
off
have to
those
take
pills,
them
yeah.
anymore.
Okay,
Well, that's
so
a
I'm
good
doing
thing. So
okay.
you're good. Okay, we're on conserve resources, and I bet you recycle, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. You've marked it off of that one. I only needed one in that category.
In fact,
and you're
I've
a
actually
winner.
used I built some new beds around those trees, and I used my old newspapers to do the weed protection.
Fantastic.
How's that?
See,
That's
great.
reuse, isn't
That
it?
is definitely reusing. And get involved. Right? Scoop the Poop is under get involved, and I know you do that.
I do that now.
So you can do that.
I do that now.
And do not feed the geese so that they will migrate. You don't do that.
No, don't do that now. But I do feed birds. I do.
That's fine. It's the geese.
Okay.
It is the geese. And I have seen you at events volunteering. So volunteering is another way to get involved.
And sometimes I ride my bike to them now.
You rode your bike to Riverfest
I'm
too,
feeling
didn't
pretty.
you?
Sure did. I'm feeling pretty good.
You qualify for a Baystar home. You can have both flags in your yard. Fly them proudly. They do coordinate together.
They do.
So, and you can take advantages of the programs that each offer and the information that I have in my packet, as well as the information that the Elizabeth River Project gave you. The one program you don't qualify for is the Lake Star program, because you do not live in the Lake Whitehurst watershed.
Oh, it's Lake Whitehurst.
Lake Whitehurst watershed. And, if you have any questions about watersheds, then, I can help you, or you can go to the Restore Norfolk Waterways website, and that can help you find out which watershed you live in. You can always call me. I love to hear from folks. Email me, and I will point you in the right direction.
Cool.
And certainly, I know you're doing the right thing. I know that the residents of Norfolk are doing the right thing. And basically, this program is all about small changes making big waves.
Yeah.
We can all do it, and we can all live a greener life, and we can keep clean the bay the responsible way. So that is part of it, just doing it together. And the changes you make are on your property, on your home. You are doing it personally, and all of these things we talked about today are totally free.
That's even better.
That's even better.
So, Felita, next time I feel kind of down now, can I have you come over to the sofa and make me feel better?
I certainly will, because look how you've grown.
I know. This is so cool.
This is so cool.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us.